On today's episode, I'm going to show you a pedal line that took about 2 years to collect. I don't know. I lose track. It's complicated, but I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to enjoy it. Some of you are going to want to collect it, and it's going to ruin your lives. As if pedal collecting wasn't hard enough, you find out that one of your favorite pedal companies created an exclusive to their country pedal line, Japan, in 1994 when you were 12. There's a picture of me. When you're 12, you don't know this is happening, but then you grow up later and you're almost 40 and it haunts you. And you look for years and years for this entire collection. But you know what? You don't read Japanese when you finally find the one clip ad that you found on eBay after you'd searched for 24 months. And you know what else? You don't know what's going on because it's before the internet. There's nothing. There's nothing there. You only have magazines, and you can't find those magazines because people throw them away. With that said, let's take a look at Maxon's Japanese-only release, the Fireblade series. Maxon is a private label or OEM manufacturer for Ibanez. Now, everyone had played the Tube Screamer. This is one of the most famous, if not the most famous pedal ever made. And for years and years and years, no one realized Maxon made all these pedals. Even the 10 series, all that stuff. And that's why you see the same exact pedal saying Maxon, because it is the same exact pedal. So Ibanez has never actually been a company in the sense of making pedals. They're simply a brand inside of the Maxon kind of thing. Think of it that way. So that's where this line comes into the story and is a little bit mysterious. We see this original clip ad from a Japanese guitar magazine, December 1994, and we see 5 pedals. Now there are some mysteries to this. Why are there 5 in this when I have 6 of this line in front of me? And as Nick pointed out very geniusly, why is the writing Fireblade in English and the controls on the pedals in English, even though we know these were exclusive to Japan? I have no idea. If you know, drop it in the comments. Let's jump to the first pedal. First up, I'm gonna jam on 2 of these pedals at one time, and I might reuse these later because they're pretty versatile. So we have the Fireblade Overdrive Effector, ODF1 by Maxon. You'll notice these are in a plastic enclosure. You have a battery door here. It's like an olive green. The serial number on this says 9760. That's a signifier that these started in 94, so these are still being made in 97, I believe, based on the serial number. Another interesting thing is there's some rumor when I do see people talk about these, that these are sound tank pedals made just for Maxon, and that's a hot trash thing. That's like not a thing. It's not possible because Sound Tank is Ibanez's first pedal line not using Maxon. They parted ways, and so unless someone time traveled,
where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's impossible. Also, Dafon made the Sound Tanks. Didn't mean to rabbit trail, but it's fun. So we're gonna do this. This is yet another Tube Screamer. The world didn't need one, but they gave us one. My assumption is it's mostly like the TS10, although it is kind of strange. These were in '89. Maxon was making the 10 series. This is just a few years later. I think it's just a tuned Tube Screamer in the sense of it's probably a little like this. It's got a little of this, and then they changed some bass, and the control for the tone to me is quite different than a normal Tube Screamer. So yes, yet another Tube Screamer. If you like Tube Screamers, this is really cool. And then we have the delay effector. I like the term effector. I might change all of JHS pedals to that. The unicorn effector, the pulp and pill effector. I like that. You like that, Nick?
Yes.
Yeah, so this has level, repeat, time. It's nothing fancy, but it sounds really, really good. Maybe it's something from within this series, but at the end of the day, a digital delay is a digital delay. You can like one or not. They're kind of all the same. I'm gonna jam on these, and that's it. Let's go. Add the drive set halfway. As you can hear, that is like a very, I hate this word, gooey sounding setting on that pedal, which makes me think it's modified in some way, and I've just been too lazy to take it apart, and I probably never will, but it sounds good. And the delay, I put it on slap, and honestly, it was a real cocaine energy, and I enjoyed it, so let's move on. Next up is a pedal within the Fireblade series that is utterly confusing because it's kind of hidden here in the shadows. At first, I didn't think it was in this picture. It's actually right there, but it's outside of the branding rules of this line, and that's haunting. You know, we have the delay has a color and a block, the drive has a color and a block. You'll see these later. This one's like, no, we're not doing that. We're putting the frickin' like knives. We're putting knives, and we're doing camo. I don't know. I don't understand. And in the middle when you play, there's a little dynamite graphic, and it like lights up, which lets me know it has LED clipping inside. I don't know. It's confusing. I have no clue what the circuit is, and it kind of sounds like a swarm of bees being chased by vampires after the vampires had eaten multiple small dogs from the homes of like a retirement center or something. I don't know. It's horrible. So there's bass, middle, and treble. The treble is so trebly. Like if you like treble, this is gonna be your thing, okay? So check it out. I'm gonna try to make myself like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I don't do that on the show, but I don't love it. So I'm gonna use the Fireblade EQ, which I have the box.
He has the box.
This is a fantastic thing because these are hard to find, and finding the box was really just, it was the icing on top of the cheeseburger for me. It was pretty amazing. Fireblade Compact Effector Series by Maxon. The box doesn't really hold any clues at all, really. It's kind of the Tube Screamer box. I don't know what this symbol is. I don't see it on the pedal. There's questions, but I don't know. This is from 95. So it's in the clip ad. And then we have the EQ. This is 97. And it is freakishly identical in every way to the 10 series Power Series EQ. It has the same exact frequencies. It's you know, you get the idea here. We're trying to piece this together. I think some of these might have been from older designs they did for Ibanez, and then some of them are just like, the guy's like, let's make a camouflage pedal with a piece of dynamite that lights up with knives on it, camouflage. I don't know. Let's jam.
Is the box all in English too?
Yes, the box is all in English. Again, don't know. Don't understand it. It's totally fine. Again, this is a little too buzzy for me. I don't play metal, nor do I own two knives and a piece of dynamite, so maybe that's part of the recipe there. So what I did in the solo section, I kicked on this, and this is a good trick. You can do this with any EQ. If you have a distortion pedal or an overdrive that just feels brittle or not what you want it to feel like, just use an EQ and reshape it. So I added tons of mids and low mids, and it gave it that like nasally, like Santana with a sinus infection vibe, and I thought it was really nice. Let's move on. Next, I'm gonna combine these two. This is the chorus effector, and this is the compressor effector. I like saying that. Compressor effector. Compressor effector. Say, anybody want to say that with me? Compressor effector. It has a nice jangle, a nice jingle. This does a cool rotary sound, but I feel like I wear that out on the show. So I'm just gonna do like a slow, wider kind of Bucket Brigade chorus sound. I actually think this is digital. I'm not sure. It could be analog. Do we really care? It sounds good, so we should move on from that. This is a compressor. It's a 3-knob Ross Dynacomp style, I believe. So you have the attack control. And what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna imagine I'm in a grunge band that made it into post-grunge. They're not successful, they're playing casinos, and they decide we also need to reach out to our fans who have become dentists. And when that happens, I'm gonna turn on the compressor and I'm gonna really dentify this song. We're gonna get into some jazz, we're gonna add some sparkle, we're gonna take the chorus to a place that I call Jazz Town. And you're gonna enjoy it, and you don't have to like this. But if you do like this jam, hit the like button. Next up, I'm gonna feature the pedal that brought the most pain and suffering into my life for literally 2 years. I could not find it anywhere. I had 2-3 people looking for it in Japan. Finally, it arrives. I paid more than I wanted to. It still wasn't expensive, but I got it. And you know, it's a pedal that's not on here. There's some mystery to that because it's dated 96, and I just don't understand anything about this line. I literally don't know why it was ever made. Why is it in English? It's bothering me. It's this. This is the pedal. It is the Auto Filter AFF1. If you want to collect this series, I beg you not to. This will break you. This will cause you to become a person that you're not happy with. You'll look at yourself in the mirror every morning and you'll say, I gotta stop this. I gotta walk away, but you won't be able to because you'll find the other ones really easily. You'll never find this. Good luck though. It's eerily similar to the 10 series filter. Just stare at it. I'm not even gonna explain. Do you guys see it? Everybody see it in the room? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See it.
I think they get the point. Let's add some overdrive. I'll do a different setting. I'll max the drive out. And let's put that delay on, take it out of the Cocaine Energy slapback, and let's do as long as it'll go delay time, which isn't long, but it'll let me do a nice dotted eighth thing. So let's do funky dotted eighth, like Chili Peppers unite with U2 in 1984, and they record an album called The Forgettable Flame. That's it, but I can't stop there because that pedal was so hard to find. I want to hear it on bass. I know you want to hear it on bass, and Addison is a pretty decent bass player. Addison, could you feature this and like you and Nick come up with like a real funky kind of like the meters, like Lenny Kravitz thing maybe?
We got you, man.
Let's do that, and then I'll I'm gonna play the distortion. I'm gonna try to get another sound out of this. I'm gonna harness like that metal you hear on Sting songs or like Sade. I'm gonna see if I can put that in. I'm excited for this. We're gonna close it out with this jam. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Filter on bass, distortion on guitar, funk in our hearts.
Sade?
Sade. That was good. Good job, Addison.
My part was good. I don't know about
That was funky.
your
That
part.
my part was fine. I got like this sick stabbing rhythm tone. It was wicked. And then I got my slide out, and you know, it's a lot better than anything Rhett Scholl's ever done.
Sick burn.
Record time? Let's go to record time. Hey, this is Josh from Months in the Future, where someone was editing this video, not me, and realized that I left one of these pedals out. I didn't know it existed. It is the DSF one. Found it on eBay. Shipped it here from Japan. And I owe it to myself to play it from the future to you in the present. And this is also future Nick back there. And future Addison. So this pedal line has officially driven me completely insane. Okay. Today's record time is brought to you by an album that I guarantee there is no Maxon Fireblade pedal on, even though it came out in 1996. It is New Adventures in Hi-Fi by R.E.M. R.E.M. is a love-hate band, and I'm torn because I don't like a lot of albums, and I absolutely love other albums, and there seems to be no in-between. This is a favorite because it came along when I got into music and started playing guitar. There is a track on here that I consider a fantastic track, one of the best songs of the 90s, honestly. It is Ebo, the letter. It's named after the Ebo electronic string thing for the guitar. So check that out. Also, Bittersweet Me was a single. You may have heard it. Really good. I love the record. Check it out. In the comments below, let me know if you've heard of it, if you have any favorite R.E.M. albums, if you hate them, if you love them. I just want to know everything, and check this out for sure. I'd like to know your feedback on this too. And if you don't like it, you're just basically, I don't know. I can't find words. I'm so disappointed. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did. If you didn't like it, hit like anyway and just help us out. Subscribe and click the bell icon to get notifications of every future episode. We promise not to bother you with horrible content because we're proud of what we do, maybe, right? Are we proud? Yeah, we're proud of what we do. So also there's a link in the description below. You can go to BandLab and jam along with these jams. Like, you can join me playing all of this crap I played today. I'm very excited about that. I want to hear what you do. That's it. I'm excited to have finally made this episode. It's been on my list for a year. I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye.